and welcome to another episode on My Baking Bonanza. Today I will be teaching you how to make Oreo donuts. The things you will need for this 4 cups of all-purpose flour, a pinch of salt, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, about 2 tablespoons of yeast, but I'm not going to use it all, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and 1 cup of lukewarm milk. And the first thing we're going to do is make our yeast mixture. So I've already got my milk here. I'm going to add a little bit of sugar to it. This will help the yeast feed on it and rise a little bit quicker. Okay, and once the sugar is dissolved, I'm going to take the yeast and I'm going to sprinkle some on the top. And I'm going to mix this a little bit. And I'm going to put a cap, preferably plastic wrap, on top of this. And I'm going to set it aside for about an hour to half an hour. So now for this part, we have to mix up all our dry ingredients. So first I'm going to take the salt into our flour, mix that up. You might want a big mixing bowl. Then we're going to add our 1/4 cup of sugar. Mix that. And once this is all mixed, you're just going to set it aside and wait for the yeast to grow. Yeast mixture is now ready. You can tell when it's ready because there won't be yeast granules anymore. They'll sort of be dissolved and kind of soft. And it'll get a little bit bubbly. I mixed it so you can't see it. It'll either get a little bit bubbly or frothy. So we're going to take this aside and we're going to start on our batter. Here I have our flour mixture, dry ingredients. Into that I'm going to add the yeast mixture. Make sure to get all of the yeast inside. Okay. And then 2 tablespoons of the melted butter. And we're going to mix it. So I have mixed the whole flour and all of the mixture. And it should be sort of sticky, you see, like this, sort of sticking to your hand. And I am just going to take this out and knead it for about 7 to 8 minutes so that the yeast can all activate inside. And also because you have to knead it until the mixture becomes non-sticky and it doesn't stick to your fingers. So yeah. So now I have kneaded this dough until it is not sticky anymore. See, it doesn't like stick to my hand like it did before. Okay, so you just want to knead this for about 7 or 8 more minutes. And you want to knead it in like the vertical way so that the yeast gets activated inside. And then you're going to set it off in a container with a plastic wrap around it for about half an hour so that it can double in size. I have let the dough sit for about 45 minutes and it has doubled in volume. And you'll know that once you poke it, you don't want it to come back. So that's when the dough is ready. I'm going to take this out, sprinkle some flour. Some on the top. And some on the rolling pin. And we're just going to roll this out until it's about a 1/4 inch thick. So now that my dough has been spread out, it's about a 1/4 inch thick. Okay, I am going to take my one of my glasses. I mean, if you have, you can use a donut cutter, but I don't have a donut cutter. So I'm going to take my glass, and I'm going to cut out that shape. And now I'm going to take a bottle cap and cut out another shape. And ta-da, you have a donut. Okay. And you're going to keep these in an oiled pan. And yeah, I like to keep these because they make little mini donuts. So yeah. Donuts have been sitting for about half an hour and they have rised, and now it's time to take them over to the fryer. So I brought this over here to the fryer, the donuts, and the oil has been heating for about 5 minutes. And to see if the oil is hot, I'm just going to add a little piece of dough and see if it puffs up. And once it does, that means the oil is ready. So now I'm going to take the donuts and I'm going to put them in the oil. You're going to put about 3 or 4 at a time. And you want to fry them until they're golden brown on both sides. 3. So now that they have been golden brown on both sides, I'm going to take these out into a plate and just fry the rest of them.
Now it's time to make the glaze. So the things you will need for the glaze are
2 cups of icing sugar, half a cup of softened butter, and about a glass of water. So now we are first going to add our butter. Gonna mush it. Okay, and then we're going to add our icing sugar. And then we're going to mix this until it gets sort of doughy. And then we're going to momentarily add water till it becomes like a glaze. Glaze is done. And you want the glaze to be sort of watery, and I just added some Oreos to give it some taste. Crushed Oreos. And for decorating, I have crushed Oreos, some sprinkles, and some chocolate chips. So to decorate, I am first going to take one of my donuts, okay, and I'm going to spread them around in the glaze, like so, and I'm just going to dip them in one of the toppings, like that, and set them aside. So now since the donuts are ready, it's time to taste one. I'm tasting the one covered in Oreo. It's so good. It's like crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. And the Oreo gives it a really nice taste. So yeah. If you liked this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up and comment below if you've ever tried this. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye!